Hey, VC, Jeff here. So, yes, got the mail in today and got a couple pre-orders that came in. And I labeled this bands that have been reissued on vinyl that many of you probably have no clue who they are. So, they are going to be metal bands for the most part. Metal, hard rock, whatever you want to call it. I call it metal because it's old school metal. And so, basically, first off, let's get into these. These are... The first one is Haven, and this is Haven's third album. I think it's just entitled 3. So Haven was a band that started in 1990, their first album in 1990, their second in 91, and then this one 4 years later. And the sound had changed just a hair. The first couple albums, which I'm going to show you because they had been reissued too, were more... high range, melodic, metal, progressive metal, some time changes here and there for the most part. Back when they first came out, of course, in the 90s, everybody's looking for that next Queensryche sound, and so everybody compared them to a Queensryche. The singer has the higher range vocals, so it's kind of at times reminiscent of that style of soaring high vocals. So, yeah, so basically what you got here is back in 2017, the first two albums, Your Dying Day and Age of Darkness, were reissued on vinyl. There's a color one and a black, and I got the black. These would have been reissued probably back way before I even started making videos, so I don't think I've ever shown them, or maybe I did in the very beginning. Anyway, so back in the day, they had already released them in cassette. I mean, cassette. Yeah, they were releasing cassette back in the day. The CD, this was 2012 reissue of the first album. This was like a 2005. This has been reissued a couple times. I've got the 2005 edition with bonus tracks of their second album, and then album 3 was reissued in 2017. So we had all of these reissued, remastered on CD, and now they put these two out in 2017, and now we have the third one. So the set is complete. Comes with song list, song titles, song lyrics, and then your typical insert, custom label there. It's on black wax. The covers, not much there. It's a little bit better than the original reissue where it was not in color and everything, so that's an improvement there. So yes, Haven, check them out. I know you could probably get them all on CD. This you could probably get. The other vinyl releases might still be available. They were very limited too, but and it's been since 2017. But I don't know how popular those went. And then the next one that we got in is a band called Exalt, and this is their first album, Dark War. Now, you may have, if you've been watching me for a couple months, you may have heard because of their name, because Exalt's Under the Ruins just came out on vinyl also, like earlier this year, 2-3 months ago. This is their first album. This was only in the day, this was like more of a custom release cassette. I don't want to call it a demo. It was very high quality. One of my favorite Exalt albums, and then when they got signed, their second, third, and then later their fourth albums came out on CD, but nothing ever happened with this original first one. So to have it on vinyl is unbelievable, but it was on CD in 2017. It got reissued on CD with bonus tracks. It has a demo. Exalt is a band from Michigan. This first album came out in '88. Then they got signed and they put out an album in the second album was 1990, and then this was the same time the vinyl came out. This was also remastered on CD. So, Under the Ruins was their 1990. Their third album, History, is 1991. I want to say, of all three, it's really tough. This one is really unique and very, good old school. This, to me, is one of their most polished works and probably my favorite. And then they had a fourth album that came back 6 years later, 1997, and did Helium Blue Gazebo. The name itself should tell you it's not going to be the same as Dark War Under the Ruins. Yeah, it was very, very much a change in style. I had the CD, but because it was kind of a rare CD, at some point I sold it. And so this is these first two reissued on CD in the past year or two, and now both of them are on vinyl just this year alone. This originally, like I say, cassette only. It is great to not only have it on CD, but now to have it on the vinyl. And so, and it's, same thing, insert. The artwork, to take the cassette artwork and to do this, back when we did the CD, showing the CD years ago, this was Scott Waters. If you're I'm sure you're familiar with his channel. He did some amazing work on restoring this small, image with he really pops the colors out and just made it look amazing for CD, and even more amazing now. I mean, this is not a little picture that's been blown up. This is high quality, no pixelization. Just, he did an amazing job. Of all the work he does, amazing. This is just got to be one of the high watermarks. The layout and everything. To take some old cassette release like that. Now, he might have had the original artwork to work with, but I can't recall the story. But still, it is amazing. Again, custom labels. It is on black. An overall amazing reissue that is just, great. Now, if they'll do history, one of my absolute favorites of the three, it's really tough to say, but for some reason there's some songs on that album that really stick with me, that I really, really enjoy. I like them all, but if they do the third one, then this set will be complete. So yeah, that's it. That is the new, I got one Exalt and one Haven in the mail today, which is an amazing musical day. Now, real quick, I went back and grabbed some more. I did some VHS showings in a previous video, and some people thought that was cute. I have yet to buy a player to check these tapes out. But anyway, I went back over to the box. I grabbed a couple more just quickly to show. Again, figured I'd trickle them out. Tom Petty, a bunch of videos, and some other stuff. So, honestly, I've had this so long. 1989. I'm not even recalling what was on here. 75 minutes of Tom Petty. Leonard Skinner, live from Steeltown. Now this I do, came out on CD. It came out on DVD. I think I have the DVD too. This is the original videotape version of it. And it's a live concert from 97 minutes. Also available on 2 CDs, 2 cassettes, exclusive interviews, etc., recorded in July 1997. 100 minutes with Leonard Skinner. This is odd because I couldn't even get this one. This one's not even listed on Discogs. It seems like I couldn't find it. So I guess I'm going to have to add it to Discogs. 25 minutes of foot stomping music with acoustic guitars, over an hour of electric concerts, plus backstage, behind the scenes, and all this stuff. So, yeah, I'm a huge Leonard Skinner fan. This is videos from the Last Rebel tour, '93. I love the Last Rebel album. I love the band lineup, and it's just a great album. It's just a great album. The Last Rebel, 1993. Anyway, live performance footage from Skinner's '94 tour season, plus Love Don't Always Come Easy video from the Last Rebel tour '93. Anyway, Last Rebel, such a great album. I think it was around that time that I really got back into Skinner, the newer stuff. Break Like the Wind, the videos. Spinal Tap. This has got 3 videos. It's got the original version of this cover song, which I won't say for fear of YouTube. It's got an MTV edited version of that, and it's got the Majesty of Rock. So it's basically a video of 3 videos. Clocks in at about 12 minutes. Great stuff. And then this is actually a movie. Dee Snider's Strange Land. Horror movie. There's Dee Snider with face piercings and everything. This is when he went all, psycho killer, thrasher type movie, psychological thriller, stuff along that line. So I don't think I've watched this movie since this tape, and since I haven't had this tape in circulation for many years, I'm gonna have to look for this online. It's got to be online. It was just great to see Dee Snider you know, even though this movie, I don't know if it did a whole lot, but it was just great to see him, you know, step into the movie genre stuff. Anyway, that's all for now. Thanks for watching, though, and I'll be back. Thanks again. Rock on and rock hard.